Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, tonight we meet again. Okay, for subject LAX, news headline. Okay, this night was our last recording, recording number 6. To wrap up our previous recordings from week 1 until week 6, and now finally we are at our number 6 recording, our last recording, our final recording, and I believe every one of us are graduating as well. All are in semester 9, maybe one in semester 8. I take for this chance to congratulate every one of us to finally succeeding in completing this subject. Okay, this subject LAX news headline. And we would like to thank to our instructor, Puan Najiha, right? Puan Najiha, because her understanding for us to record late. I think for video number 4, we are due past the deadline. And she already know because the flood problem that we faced. Anyway, still currently we are still in raining heavily, cat and dog raining. We still scared for the worst. Okay, for the flood to happen again, but we pray to Allah to avoid for the worst. Okay, to wrap up again, our first week is our introduction. That time I believe I still not joining yet. I believe I'm joining you all in recording number 4 and number 3. Okay, number 3, 3, 4, 5 and 9, 6. Okay, so video number 2 is crime, right? I believe it's crime. Okay, video number 3 is about what? Sport. Health.
Number 2 and crime number 3.
Oh, crime number 3. Okay, crime number 3. Number 4 is sport. Number 5 last recording family, and tonight we will record about education. Okay, education. So to start, okay, I begin with my name is Syahrul Imran bin Zakaria. My number is J45974. Okay, currently taking babe in semester 9. Okay, pass to my colleague. Okay, anyone?
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Rusma Tadi Kadir. My PIN number is J45985. Currently, I am in semester 9. I take specialization in human development. Okay, next I pass to Ani Jasmine.
My name is thank you for Mawati, and my name is Nur Jasmine binti Abdul Aziz. My matric number is J46051. I'm taking Bachelor Science Human Development, and this term I'm semester 8. Okay, next one, Nur Adina.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Wan Adrina binti Wan Rahman, and my matric number is J46064, and I'm in semester 8. Okay, next, Aina. Okay. Aina mute.
Aina, unmute.
Hi, and good day. My name is Nur Aina Abdurrani. My metric number is J45973. For right now, I'm in semester 8. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Aini, Wan Adrina, Rusmawati, and Nur Aina for introducing yourself. Okay. Okay, to start, okay, I will start for my article. Okay. Okay. For my education article, this was reported on 2 December 2021 on 2:21 p.m. by Sandhya Menon. Okay. This was taken by the SPA. Okay, the SPA. The title of the article was "Sport Skills Shown Online Can Be Used to Identify Talents," says Razi Jidin. Okay. This article was about sport skills showcased online due to COVID-19 restriction can be used as a platform to identify new talents and prepare student athlete for future competition, says Datuk Razi Jidin. Okay. As you may know, Datuk Razi Jidin is our Minister of Education. Okay. As you know, COVID-19, this disease, as the disease is spreaded by touching, so we cannot do outdoor activities as well as sports. Okay. When you going outdoor activities, sports or exercise, you may touch your friends and you may not not caring for this self-distancing. Okay, so even though COVID-19 restrict the sport activities, but according to the Minister of Education, by Datuk Razi Jidin, he says that that online, despite not going to the field, even though no physical exercise like in the field, like in the gymnasium or in the court, like badminton court, using online only, but still can showcase talent. Okay, how is that happen? You may refer this by the article. Okay, you may PM me for the link. Okay, or later I will post the link. How can online can showcase talent? Because everyone knows when we to nurture our talent, to play football, to play badminton, to play other sport, you must play at in the field, play in the gymnasium or in the court, but you cannot. That are not happening. So why? How come we can showcase our talent? So according to Ravi Jidin, there are some quizzes or some essays that they are doing essays. So also so they nurture their other talent as well. So apart from left brain and right brain, so it nurture the opposite brain as well. So that is according to Razi Jidin. Okay. I think this article was quite interesting because because of course it's weird. It's weird. We're not playing we're not seeing in front of our eyes, but it still can showcase our talent. So that this is one interesting article. Okay, so that's all from my reporting. Okay, now maybe who wants to report on their articles? Maybe Aini?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Sharul. Okay, for my news headline, the headline I got from Malay Mail, 12 September 2021, Education Minister. The headline is about students can choose not to attend school. Attendance is regardless of COVID-19 vaccination status. Vaccinated or not, all students can attend school. The Education Minister of Razi Jidin. He said students can choose to continue learning from home if they not want to attend school in person. If parents want to keep their children at home, they can continue to learn from home, said Razi during a press conference. Other than that, learning from home, however, will be slightly different. Now, as teacher will be in the school, so they will learn whatever their teacher has prepared for the week. We have posted lots of material on the Perkasaku system as guides and learning tool for teacher and students. Vaccine for students are starting with 16 years old and 17 years old, and those who comorbidities is an ongoing process. School reopening considers with the vaccination drive to teenagers and higher tertiary students. Razi was asked why primary and secondary students can return to school when his college, the higher education minister said only students who have been fully vaccinated can return to the campus. And he said it's different scenario as the vaccination drive for university students had started, adding that it is the best to get children back to school as they have missed 2 years of proper education. And Razi said school will open in stage from October 3 with those in stage in Fasa 2, 3 and 4 of the National Recovery Plan (NRP) do so based on the several caveats as stipulated by the ministry. The current system will only allow 50% capacity with alternating weeks for attendance. This was a limited number to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. And the last one, he said, this system will be in the place until a time when the ministry feels it's safe enough to return to normally with full attendance. It's about my news headline that I get. Okay, next.
Okay, I continue with my article from NSTP about manage your study. Study is essential if you want to perform well in school and pass important tests. Why we all recognize the importance of studying. Sometimes it can be difficult to put effective study method into practice. This is a universal problem among students and test taker. As an expert in test preparation, we are here to share some beneficial study tips that can help you to develop a strong foundation to perform well on your exam. First, study in manageable block of time. One of the most common misconception is that you need to have long study sessions to cover a vast amount of material. This is actually an hindrance to your brain's ability to retain information. It is better to separate your study into small 20 to 30-minute sessions so that your brain is able to retain a higher percentage of the information present. Secondly, is create a consistent study schedule. In order to help your brain prepare to retain information, try setting up a specific time during the weeks for design studying. If you have a specific study schedule, your brain will recognize the patterns and become more receptive to new informations during this study time. It's helpful to study within 24 hours of learning new material, as studies show that if a student review what they have learned from the day, they are 60% more likely to remember the information. Another recommended time slot for studying would be right before you go to sleep. And third is a make connection between your various study topic. If you only memorize a few concepts, but can connect this concept to your other field of study, that will help you to access information that that you were previously unable to memorize. And next is use flashcard rather than just rereading your notes. A common study habit for many is repeatedly reread their notes and highlight the key points. However, studies show that this is a generally ineffective habit. A better practice is to use flashcard. When you continually reread things, you are not challenging your brain to truly understand the concept. When using flashcard, you are forcing your brain to actually learn about the subject in order to recall the answer to proper question. And lastly, set specific goal for each study session. An easy way to ensure that your shorter study session remain consistent and effective is to have a specific study goal. Instead of overloading your brain with a large variety of information, it is better to focus on learning a specific concept. This helps to improve retention and confidence in that particular subject. It is also important to reward yourself when you complete this goal. Allow yourself to take a break, spend time with friends, and treat yourself to a snack. That's a few tips to manage your study that I can share with you all. And that's all from me. Next.
Okay, thank you, Wan Adrina. Okay, for my article, okay, for today's article, I choose school move to provide learning opportunities for all. This article is published by Concord Primary School on 29 June 2015. The author for this article is Ng Jin. Okay, this article is about Concord Primary's Learning for Life and Apply Learning Program in Outdoor Education and e-thinking respectively. E-thinking hones student logical reasoning capabilities. Okay, this happened in Singapore at Concord Primary School. Every student has a chance to participate in a wellness camp, nature walk and scale at 7-meter high rock wall installed at the school's Parade Square. Okay, during curriculum time, people also play board game and tinker with Sudoku puzzle to sharpen their logical reasoning skill with learning material developed by the teachers themselves. Okay, the school learning for life and applied learning program are in outdoor education and E3 thinking respectively. And Principal Tonyan Chua said this program aims to introduce rugged, resilient and decision-making among pupils. E3 training hones student logical reasoning capabilities. Okay, this article also mentioned that they have seen it. I didn't mention that, and they have seen intangible outcomes such as shy student gaining confidence after successfully climbing the rock wall. The children can also grab mathematical concepts better through the E3 thinking activities, said Mr. Chua. Okay, the school Vice Principal, Mr. Morgan Zo, said that instead of focusing on one sport, the aim is to create a pervasive sporting culture for students to try range of sport and widen their exposure. Students can still specialize and be trained in their areas of interest at the co-curricular activity level, he added. Westview Family, which is also transitioning from its key areas, is stress, band and innovation. Said the challenge is in integrating the new program with the curriculum for students such that is relevant and they can apply newly accurate skills. And in expanding the reach of this program, the school has to consider how it caters to students diverse background and interest. Okay, lastly, this program also need to balance skill acquisition and values inculcation. For example, self-discipline is taught when students learn to play an instrument while attending musical technical private people interest in music. Okay, the intention is to cater to need to the student population who may not have the opportunities to engage in the musical experience. Okay, that's all that I can share with you all about my article. So I pass the next to Nur Aina. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rismawati. So my view from the articles from the application of heterology in home-based learning use of learning, which is starting this online platform. As we know that last year, on 2020, we have sessions in COVID-19 that we cannot go outside, even though study at school. And then this article is to let you know that the technology that we use for the learning online platform. So since 2020, the world of education has seen a shift to a reliance on the use of information communication technology, which is ICT, to conduct learning activities as a result of the global COVID-19 pandemic. This is aligned with government initiatives to integrate technology into the educational system so as to empower and develop a generation of digital natives, which will be an IT-savvy generation. So this study aims to explore the heterology approach in teaching and learning Islamic education using learning, which is the online platform, during pandemic MCO, which is in the moving control order. 7 Islamic education teach from secondary school in Selangor have been chosen through purposive sampling technique, and the data were collected through semi-structured interviews and document analysis. Findings show that 5 apps were used by Islamic education teachers during home-based learning, which is PDPR, such as YouTube, Google Forms, Google Meet, WhatsApp, and Google Classroom. So this is implementation aspect of the approach in Islamic education. The study shows that the role of teachers as a facilitator and the interactive teaching activities is very important to improve home-based learning activeness. Okay, so this is my view from the article on the online learning. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Aina, for the article. Okay, I can wrap up and concluded that all articles are very good. Some of them are identical, like my report with Aini Jasmine, quite identical from Razi Jidin, and from Wan Adrina, quite interesting tips to studies, and from Aina, identical as me as well. Problem that we face post-pandemic, okay, post-COVID-19 pandemic, how we tackle, how we studies after post-pandemic. So that's all the articles are helping and good to help us to get along after this COVID-19 pandemic, how to tackle for the aspect of education. Okay, that's why we find a news headline regarding education. So I want to conclude we finally complete this week numbers recording number 6 for the education. Okay, I may conclude that this was a success for every one of us, okay, to complete this subject for the LAX news headline from week number 1 until now, week number 6. Okay, once again, for Puan Najihah, okay, for Puan Najihah, we want to take our chance to pardon our English broken English, our grammar's not very good, not up to standard, maybe here and there. I hope Wan Najihah may bagi Chan. Okay, for our friend as well, maybe Aini or Wan Adrina, Rusma and Aina want to say something, because this is our last week. Anyone want to talk anything?
Thank you everyone for sharing info about this meeting. Thank you.
Okay, I think no need to further to prolong this video. We want just to complete all the tasks, and I hope Puan Najihah happy with our recordings. Okay, once again, we introduce ourselves. My name is Shahrul. Okay, J45974. Okay, Aini.
Aini J46051.
Okay, Wan
Adrina, J46064.
Okay, Rusma.
Okay, Okay, Rusmawati dari tadi J45985. Thank you everyone.
Okay, last one, Aina.
Hi, Aina. My metric number is J45973.
Okay, so we all hope that Puan Najiha, okay, saw our recording with our names stated on our camera lah. So as you can see, Aini Jasmine, okay, my name Syarul, and okay, so I hope you not mistaken lah, mistaken any one of us. Okay, if you miss any one of us, just anggap je lah markah semua sama. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, that's all from me. As well, my friend. I want to conclude this night is our last recording. Okay, we meet again. Maybe I don't know in another adventures out there. Maybe outside UPM. I don't know. Maybe in work field or business field. Okay. That's all from me. Okay. From me, I want to say goodbye and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Syarul and everyone.
Bye.
Thank you guys.